Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are back with Life is Strange 2. We are back, and yes, I hope everything's okay. Alright, so, we are continuing our journey. I feel like I kind of robbed you from the experience, 6 months ago, so I'm going to make that up to you guys, and, yeah, record a little bit more. We last left off with Steven, and Steven, he is the grandfather of Daniel and Sean. I finally remembered Sean, the name, and so there's him. There is the grandmother. She's pretty cool as well. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good so far. Sean had to get the key from Stephen, I think. Stephen. I think it's Stephen. Still learning their names here. Well, there's that. And yeah, so you had to get the key from him. So that way Daniel can play and stuff. And that's where we are now. So I hope you guys enjoy this video here. I'm going to be cutting it every 30 minutes because for some reason, like, that's the limit. 30 to 31 like minutes is like the limit on here for some reason on my phone. Some of you guys probably feel that way about Xbox. Maybe some of you don't. Maybe you got the big hard drive so you could record for an hour. But yeah, I'm happy with what I got. So yeah, let's just get back into this, and don't mind background noise, it's just a thing. Of course, someone phones. So let's just jump into it. Okay, so the gingerbread house. So, and to catch you up on like what they're allowed to do, they are not allowed to be on phones or laptops or anything because they're trying to, well, stay away from, yeah, pretty much the police. They're trying to stay away from them, so that's why they're avoiding phones and laptops at all costs, because they don't want to get caught. They're sad that they can't use them, but with their situation, it's risky. So the plan is for them, Sean and Daniel want to go to Mexico, and they want to go there and basically, yeah, just go back to Mexico. I think it's called Puerto Lobo. Puerto Lobo. Yeah, it's a place in Mexico, and that's where they want to live. And the grandfather, Stephen, he is actually figuring out about Daniel's power. He's figuring out that he has some weird sorcery, as he calls it, or something like that, and he can make stuff float in the air. And he was having a private conversation with Sean and saying, hey, this is not normal. How come he can do that? Do you know anything about this? And Sean was like, quite honestly, no, I don't know anything about it because it's new to me as well. It's new to Daniel, even. And he's the one with this power. And then, you know, the grandfather nodded. And it was like, yeah, you've got a point. And, you know, they were chatting in the room and talking about the grandfather's accomplishments, and talk about one picture in particular where the grandfather retired and he had a photograph taken, and he's got it in this little room, and he was talking about how Sean was scared of that room that they're in, that they're having a private conversation in. So, but anyway, let's just jump into it, guys. Those were the last two, well, pretty much, videos. I hope you guys enjoy this one, and let's just get into it. My camera went out of alignment. I have to probably pause it in a second so I can fix the alignment. I hate when it gets out of alignment. I hate that. Yeah, so, but that's basically what's happening. They're pretty much, they're just staying there until further notice. And they have to lay low at their grandparents' house because they don't want to get caught. Because that would be a bad move. It'd be bad on their part because, yeah, it'd just be a bad move. If they, you know, they went out and did stuff because they're suspects to the police, so that would be a bad idea to be like, oh yeah, hey, I'm here, hello. When the game starts, I'll pause it and I'll fix the alignment of the camera because I don't like how it is right now. I'll fix it for a minute. I had it all adjusted and then it got out of line. So I'm gonna fix it up. I love the wolves. Like, I love that it's the big brother wolf and then the little brother wolf. It's just cool. So the big one is Sean and the little one is Daniel. It's pretty cool. I like that. But honestly, like, I know it's not the original game, but it's just so, like, amazing. Like, the story itself is just like, you think you know what's gonna happen, but then you're like, oh no, well, I was wrong.
How many programs does this thing have? Okay, it will do.
Guys, I'll be right back. Oh, it's back in alignment. Never mind. It's back in alignment for some reason. Okay, let's continue then. Let's go ahead and continue. So, I'll pause it. Where we last left off, we basically left off at the laundry room. They're supposed to do chores, and Daniel was like, no, I'm not doing chores. And then Sean was being nice and be like, okay, fine, I'll do the chores. So that's what he's doing right now. He's doing the laundry because the grandma, she said, please do laundry and please do chores. And they're like, okay. So that's what they're doing now. And, yeah, this is where we're at. I'll read you the note again.
As always with Claire, I can't really tell if this is cute or bossy.
So let's go ahead and read it. Okay. Dear husband, if you do laundry, which sounds a bit odd because, like, they're saying dear husband, couldn't you just say his name? Like, dear Stephen or whatever? If you do laundry, but also you gotta keep in mind, I don't know if you realized this in the previous two, they're really posh people, okay, because they just are. They're really posh, and they're high class. They have a fireplace, even though they don't really need one. So that's class, and that's what they said in one of the videos. I forgot which one, but anyway, back to the letter. If you do laundry, please follow these simple rules. Do not mix whites and colors ever. Use 1 cup of detergent, red box, for each load. If you wash my clothes, use the delicate cycle so you don't ruin any more of my clothes. Love, wife. See, that just sounds weird. Like, couldn't she say love? I forgot her name, but yeah, what her name is. It's weird. I don't know why, but they are posh people, like I said. But one difference I will mention, however, is in this game. Well, let's be fair. Like, people are more like abandoned. Does that make sense? Like, see, in the original Life is Strange, it wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm all alone. But you guys knew that. But like, same with like other characters. It's like their grandparents are like, oh yeah, well, we're all alone. But in like other ones, they're like, okay, well, we got people to help us and stuff. So that's a big difference in this one and that one. Just putting that out there because that is a difference. So I feel anyway. Turn that off. Save electricity. Okay, let's continue to do what we've got to do.
Boring laundry? Done. Time for fresh air.
Alright, let's go. Let's look at this painting.
I get why they love their town so much. It's kind of cute.
And if you didn't know, guys, they're in Beaver Creek, which is the town that they're in. And if you don't know where Beaver Creek is, I didn't know where it was until the game said. It's actually located in Oregon, which I didn't know that at all, so good to know where they are. So they started in Seattle in the game, and yeah, and then they ended up in Oregon, so this is where they are now. Just to catch you up, if you didn't remember, then cool. And from what I remember, they used to live in Mexico. Well, the dad did, and then he came